Welcome back to Top Repairs. Today's topic, I'm going to explain why the AC compressor is not turning on after replacement. First, make sure the AC compressor relay is not bad. If it is bad, go ahead and replace it. Next, use a scan tool and check for codes. If you're getting codes for a bad ambient air temperature sensor, that sensor can actually prevent the AC compressor from turning on. The reason why a bad ambient air temperature sensor can prevent the AC compressor from turning on is because it is going to tell the computer that the outdoor temperature is too cold. If it is too cold, it can actually, again, prevent the AC compressor from turning on. Next, make sure there is refrigerant inside the AC system. If refrigerant level is too low, it can prevent the AC compressor from turning on, or if the pressure is too high, again, it can prevent the AC compressor from turning on. Also, make sure to add the correct amount of refrigerant inside the AC system. Always check manufacturer spec to see how much refrigerant you need to add. And of course, always use the correct refrigerant for your vehicle. If the AC compressor is still not turning on, you might actually have a bad pressure sensor. You might have a bad low pressure switch or a bad high pressure switch. And of course, always check the connection on those switches. If the AC compressor is still not turning on and you added refrigerant, maybe you might have a leak and you probably weren't aware of it. So make sure there's no leak escaping from the extrader valve area. Make sure refrigerant is not leaking at the connection area, which is going to be the crimp area. Make sure it is not leaking right at the connection area caused by maybe a bad O-ring. And make sure the line itself is not damaged. One way to tell if the AC line is leaking, you're going to see yellow or green oil, which is going to be PAG oil. You're going to see PAG oil at the area that it is leaking at. If you can't find a leak, you can always buy a dye kit. It is going to come with a yellow tinted safety glasses, a UV flashlight, and the dye. Next, make sure the connection on the AC compressor is not loose and make sure it is not damaged. Next, it is possible to buy a bad AC compressor. If the AC compressor was rebuilt before, maybe it was a poorly rebuilt AC compressor. So one thing you want to do is you want to energize the AC compressor right over here, and you should hear the clutch energizing. If you don't hear it energizing, then that's how you know you're going to have a bad AC compressor. So again, if you change the AC compressor and it's still not turning on, those are going to be the tips how to check for a bad AC compressor. I hope you found this lesson useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.